Hello, my name is Catherine Kirby and I own Creative U Yarn Shop, and I am here to share with you a Juniper Moon and Ella Ray trunk show, which came from Knitting Fever. I'm here to show you amazing things. So there are 3 yarns that they focused on, and the first one is called Zoe. I like to welcome y'all to see these things. Zoe is a DK weight, so a number 3 cotton linen yarn that comes in stripes, solids, and maybe dappled. I'm not sure, but this is what it looks like. It comes in a nice ball. 60% cotton, 40% linen, and you get 284 yards. This is one of the first things they sent me. I'm going to tell you, I've seen this on their website and I didn't like it. I didn't care for it. And then, I put it on. It feels nice. And you know what? I like it. I do. And I'm picturing these different colors. Now this is I guess the striping yarn, but it feels really good. Well, I guess reserve your judgment. Go to a trunk show, try on the samples. You can buy the patterns from Knitting Fever. Right now they have a 2 buy 2 get 1 free. This is called Nellie. And there's another piece that goes with this. They also sent Marina top. Well, this would be nice for the change of the seasons. Usually when I do my top sew, I do the neckline tighter. I go down several sizes. But you know what? Nice sloppy sweater. And again, it feels really nice. I know these samples haven't been washed, so once they are, they would be even softer. And when you go on the website, it'll tell you how many balls of yarn you need to make this top. This is color number 48. Isn't that an exciting name? I've seen this pattern, but I haven't seen the top. Most of their patterns are seamed. I'm not sure about any that are done in the round. This is color number 01, the Marina top. It's long, so you could wear leggings or whatever under it. It looks fairly simple. 2 pieces. Seam, pick up I like it. And I like this one too. When this yarn first came out, the names were all had to do with boating and shipping, like rigging, and then they got away from that. This is tunic with buttons. I like the color. Again, it's long. It's scalloped. But you know, one of my customers was saying, you could really wear this either way. And I kind of like it this way. I'm not sure which I think. I'm not sure. But this is a beautiful coral color. And this was done in the round. Well, no, it's like a cardigan. It's seam, but it was done in one piece. You know, I actually think I might like to make this. You know, there's some things that you just fall in love with them. Now, this is the other top. This is this is the children's size. So, I guess I'm a kid at heart. The last item they sent is a crocheted sweater called Selina jacket, Selina, and it has this really pretty flowers. You know, for a long time, I think this kid top is a little bit inhibiting here. Crocheters complain that, you know, yarn shops are knitting places and they're knitting snobs, and Knitting Fever, I think I'll put the adult size top on. Knitting Fever has put out crochet patterns. I find that crocheters sometimes aren't stepping forward and appreciating that. I mean, if you want a company to have crocheting patterns, then you need to purchase them. Jody Long, My Little Sunshine, is an organic cotton with some acrylic. So 60% organic cotton, 40% acrylic. It has a nice, to me, kind of like a pearly look. You get 360 yards. And Jody Long is a designer, and he has a book called Lullaby Knits. And I think all of these are out of the Lullaby Knit. So the yarn also comes in stripes. This is just darling. Seed stitch and then lace. And this one is called Alaska. And then this darling little dress, which is the same thing, but long sleeves in a solid, like a peachy color. This would take a little bit of time and a lot of love, wouldn't it? But it is gorgeous. And then this pattern with the little flowers. And then there's a little vest that you can do it as a vest without the sleeves, which I think is really cute. The best time to make baby things are when you don't need them. Make them ahead of time. An adult sweater in a bright cheery yellow called Isla. I was told at one time if one of my grandchildren hadn't been a boy, the name would have been Isla. And it's nice and drapey. It's not heavy feeling. And then one more. So a little tee with a pocket if you want a pocket. Now I'm always thinking I'd want my pocket on the right. Anyway. And this also, this is just a design called Sorrel. It's not from the Lullaby Knit books. And this one, Isla, is also an individual pattern. Wow, only 8 minutes and 30 seconds into it, and look at us. This is just a plain little, this is now Cumulus yarn. Cumulus is a Egyptian Mako cotton with a little bit of nylon. You can get it in stripes. You can get it in dappled, which is what this is. You can get it in solids. Here's another color. I just made the little baby blanket that is very similar to Grandma's dishcloths. You use one whole skein and then begin to decrease. And it's just a little stroller blanket. And I purposely made these stripes, and I wanted to put little, I don't know, little frogs or something on it. Pearl top. This would be a top for an adult. Look how beautiful those colors are. We are enjoying some beautiful weather here, hoping for some rain. This is the child's top. And then a little headband with a little bow. And again, this is called Pearl, but it's for the child. This is a shawl that they sent. Oh, wow. You know, I didn't really look at this until I saw it on the screen. I'm like, wow, that is neat. And it is really, really soft. Really soft. Wow. Wouldn't that make a beautiful blanket, that pattern? Karina shawl, Karina. 3 different colors of cumulus. White, a dark rose, and a pink. The baby blankets are some of my favorites. And I'm also making a different baby blanket, but I forgot to bring it out. I love this blanket. I do. I ordered all the colors in for it. It has a skein of the praying mantis, the red, the turquoise, and then a skein of the stripes. And slip stitch knitting. I'm picturing this on my bed. And lastly, but not the least, is a beautiful baby blanket. Started in the middle. This color is called Aurora, with a beautiful, like almost like feather and fan edging. I love it. I do. I love it. So I wanted to show you all these things before I have to pack them up at the end of the week. It's always sad for me when I have to send them back. There's always at least one thing that I really want to keep, but I have to make it. I have to knit it. So shine, shine, baby, shine, shine for all you're worth. The world needs that beautiful smile. Take care.